Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I've got a one bag haul for you. I was surprised with this bag. The post office came today and I didn't get anything. I wasn't expecting anything, but then this bag came later this afternoon from LSO. I don't know what, it's like UPS, only it's LSO out of Dallas. So I was surprised with this. Like I said, wasn't expecting anything till Monday, but decided I'd go ahead and do my recording. It's Saturday where I'm at right now, Saturday evening, about 7:30. It's been a long day, but we had some family come into town from out of town to visit my parents and my family, and we had brunch this morning, and so I'm presentable, I guess. And so I decided I needed to take advantage of that and go ahead and do this video. But I'm tired. It's for those of us that are introverts, even though we love spending time with family and whatnot, it's still very draining, and not because we don't love our family or we don't want to spend time with them. We're just not that used to being around larger groups of people as often. And so at least for me, it's stressful is not the right word, but it's just I've wanted to take a nap all day afterwards, and I haven't because I ended up watching some episodes of MacGyver with my daughter. But yeah, so I'm tired, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm also going to make sure that we have the price list added to my Google form for this, so there will be there. And oh shoot, so I forgot to pull this up. It's all in one order, and all I did was cut open the bag because I figured I can be a little bit more spontaneous on the bags that I know are just one order. So hang on just a minute. Just changed my password, so I have to. Okay, let me get it pulled up real quick. Because for some, I mean, it's, well, plus the light. We just gave me some more light. So is this enough light? You know, I bought that ring light, and I thought about getting one of those square lights, but maybe I don't need it when I have this on. Except that we know it skews purples a little bit, but maybe that's okay. Maybe we don't really care if it's done that. All right, am I gonna be lucky? No, I'm not. I thought I'd go straight to the delivered items, but nope, it's not been marked delivered yet. So I'm sorry, I should have got this part set up before I clicked record. But hang on, oh, there it is. All right, so let's get started. This has a good variety of things in it. So we'll get going. I'll just pull something out. Okay, so this is a purse. So this is a purse for kids, right? But and it may not end up working the way I want to, because I think this is like redder, but I got that red dress with red polka dots on it, and you know me, I'm kind of samey, so I would literally be dressed head to toe in red polka dots for me to make this look work in my brain. So I've got the red polka dot headband and the red polka dot dress, and then in another haul I got some shoes that were red and white. Well, I saw this, I'm not even sure how I saw this purse, because it literally is marketed for kids, which is why it's so small. It's a cute kawaii animal cartoon canvas shoulder bag. But I saw it and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. It may not be the right color red, but we'll see. So, oh, and it's got cute little ears, and then it's got plastic sides. But you know, if I ever find a red polka dot purse strap, I could put that on here, unless it comes with a red one. But then it's got, I guess it's got this pocket in the front, and this is about It might fit a cell phone in there. Maybe if you kind of, yeah, it's like exactly a size of a cell phone. Let's make sure I can get it back out. Ugh, okay. And then we've got the zipper on top. And then inside we've just got a pretty cheap, I was going to say a canvas strap, but it's not even a canvas strap. This is like, if you have any of those travel bags that come in pink, blue, yellow, purple, and green, it's kind of that kind of strap. So very flimsy, but it goes with this purse, you know, with it being a kid's purse. So then it's got the clips to put on here. So I don't know, we'll have to see. I'll have to see, for one, if it's the right color of red, because this really does seem like a primary red. Okay, well, these are super hard to separate, so I'm not going to put that on right now. But it's adjustable, but it's really, I mean, if you're the kind of person that irons or steam irons, you might consider doing that, because this will never come out without some assistance. But then are a few loose strands that I can probably just snip off on the ears. But I thought it would be cute. I mean, just a cute little bag to keep my my red polka dot thing going. And that purse was $5.21. All right. Next, oh shoot, I forgot to bring down, okay, something fell out, so I need to remember to get that. Forgot to bring down that coin that I had in my one of my last hauls. I've been buying replica coins off of Temu, and I got one that was a Morgan dollar, and it was too big to go in the coin book that I got, because all the spots in the coin book are like the size of a quarter or smaller. So you couldn't even put a $half in there. And then I mentioned on there that I was like, oh, that's okay, because I got this other coin storage system, which comes with all these individual cases. And then, but I'm realizing as I look at this looks like I'm going to have the same problem. That Morgan dollar is not going to fit in one of these. And I don't know if the replica coins that, I'm having a hard time getting this open. I don't know if the replica coins come in the same size as the real coins, because I haven't gotten a coin yet that I should actually be able to compare. This is really tight. But just looking at this, it's bigger than this. And I don't even have my other change down here, because I put it in, I got a round change purse. So that's no bueno. So this is the same kind of case that my Armor of God coin came in, only I think that one was bigger even. So there's a little, I'm not going to be able to see this really. There's a little divot in the side that you can open it with, maybe. All right. So you get it open, and then it comes with all of these inserts. And so if you can see, there are different size rings within this one ring. So depending on what size coin you get, you pop out that part of the ring so that it's totally surrounded in white inside the case. And I'm trying to think if I've got any coins down here. I'm gonna push pause for a second and check real quick, so hold on. Okay, so we might be in luck. I found a penny, and I found a Chuck E. Cheese coin, which, this is 2011 because my daughter was born in 2011. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. well, I'll do it on the penny. So I'm going to pop out the very inner ring on this first. I don't know how many rings I'll have to pop out. That one is probably more for a dime. So let me pop out the next ring. And I'm guessing you don't keep these for anything unless I'll pull out the whole thing here. But okay, so this is the right size. So then let me get it into the case. So I'm going to put the white part in, put the penny in, and then put the lid on. And there you have it. Now, okay, so I was wondering if it was, if the penny was thin enough that it could slide down underneath the foam, but it looks like the foam keeps it in place. So there's that, and then the token for Chuck E. Cheese is about the size of a quarter, I believe. So I'm gonna pop out another whole one. And then here I am looking down again. This is not a good look. I should just pull them off, but it's like I don't have them off for very long. So I'm holding this up to see. So I need to at least pull out one more. And my guess is that this one probably is the size of a $50 without any foam in it. Okay, so that looks good. So let me get this open. Find where the little indent is. Oh, I feel like such a weakling sometimes when I'm on here. All right. All right, get that in place. So Chuck E. Cheese doesn't use tokens anymore. They have like debit cards, which is kind of a bummer because we used to always take the kids to Chuck E. Cheese for their birthdays, and I always tried to collect a coin for their year of birth, and this one's in really cruddy shape, but I got it because it was my daughter's birth year on it. So yeah, so that's what a quarter would look like in it. So yeah, so I'm happy with this for I like this better than the notebook, which just had like baseball card sleeves, only coin size. I like this a lot better. And actually it looks like maybe I didn't need to take out one of the rings on this penny, but it's okay. So I like this better, but again, that Morgan dollar's not going to fit in here. So, but I can't remember. I guess it probably will tell me when I finally look up to tell you what the price is, as we've been sitting here for years already. There's 100 pieces in here, and it was $7.63, so kind of on the more expensive side. They probably are assuming people are putting real coins in these, not replicas like me. But yeah, so, and this, I mean, these snaps are very sturdy and very tight, so I like that much better than the book. And I don't know, I don't know whether to save these. I guess a hoarder would save these, right? And we can see I have a lot of stuff. Okay, next. All right, I got a couple, maybe 3 or 4 of these in this order, but this is just a USB port. I got these for our travel package or pouches that I'm trying to do for each kid. So there's going to be different colors. This is the blue, and then you can plug in 3 and it plugs into a regular outlet. So these are really great for hotel rooms and that kind of thing. And then the blue one was $1.66. And the orange one, I got one that's orange, it's $1.66. I got a green one for $2.49 says rose, but it's like bright pink for $2.49. So one for each kid. All right. Next, oh, so this was a lightning deal. So on an earlier haul, I had gotten some period underwear for myself just to try it out. I'd never tried it before, and I try to use a lot of I buy stuff for my kids to use, but I prefer to use the recyclable things, so like a period cup and cloth liners and that kind of thing. So I wanted to try the period underwear, and I really liked it. It TMI, but it's also good for women that have had a or multiple babies, and maybe the incontinence, like when you laugh or sneeze, maybe isn't as great. So it's, good for that too. But I had one of those, like, it's not a wheel, it's a square, but go around, and mine always lands on the 45%, so then it ups it to 90%. And I don't ever actually get something for 90% off, but this was this 4-pack of these is what I picked on that particular day. And so a 4-pack of these is normally $12-13 maybe, but this 4-pack I paid $4.34. So a little bit, so almost $1.10 per pair, which is super good. But this one, it looks like, well, at least in this pair, this navy pair, it uses black. And so you can see it goes all the way up to the back, to the top, and it's really wide down here, and then it goes up pretty high on the front too. So it's really a full coverage excuse me, a full coverage situation going on there, which was just what you want. And it's stretchy, so it's not loose fitting, which you also wouldn't want for that. So you might even consider ordering it a size smaller, although I've been ordering it the size that it says I should based on my measurements, and that's been fine. And just hang on, I've got a cough now, so I'm gonna I don't have any cough drops, but I have it. Hold on. Sorry, I know that's kind of rude. Yeah, I think it's allergies. We're starting to get into fall, and it's super humid where I live. Like, I'm in one of the areas like that's worst in the country for humidity and pollens and junk, and I'm allergic to just about everything outside. So sometimes I get a tickle, and after COVID, it freaks people out to hear somebody coughing. So I'm always like, it's okay, it's just allergies, I promise. So, okay, I don't know why I'm digressing to that. All right. Next, okay, so on an earlier video, I made the mention that I was looking for necklaces that were like statement necklaces, and I had found this necklace that was like, went all the way down to like the person's legs practically, and it had like lots of black circles, and then different colors within that circle. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna get one to see what it's like, and I picked the black with gray accents, and this is nothing like what I was expecting, because I think this is all oh, well, no, that's even still not what I'm expecting. All right. So again, I got black and gray because I've got several shirts that I thought this would go with, and I probably liked the black with the multicolored dots better, but I didn't think I'd have anything to wear it with. But y'all, this is super cheap. This is a little bit stretchy, but I think I could literally pull it apart. What I can't tell is if it's silicone or rubber. And then these, if you've ever bought foam stickers, like letter stickers, or, you know, like from Michael's or Dollar Tree or whatever, that's exactly what this feels like, is a foam sticker. And it's not very wide. This part is wider, and this part is wood. So this is really strange. And my guess is that it's just glued on here on the back, so I could see these popping off real easy, because it's not like there's anything drilled through here. But yeah, I was kind of expecting that the whole thing would be wood or plastic or something. I was not expecting foam sticker kind of material. And this is just, I don't know, maybe it won't be a problem because it's big enough that it that I don't have to pull it. But so yeah, it's just kind of weird, right? It goes with this shirt sort of, except the shirt is super busy, so it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, okay, so that's weird. But I bought it so you wouldn't have to test it yourself. And it is called a gorgeous Y-shaped pendant necklace. And it says it's perfect for bohemian parties. If you go to a lot of bohemian parties. But yeah, and the circles on the model look bigger too. So, but yeah, we'll see. I'll try it with maybe a white shirt or something where it can kind of pop a little bit, but we'll see. But it was $2.24. All right. Ha. All right, so here's a shirt that I got because I got red and black plaid tennis shoes, and I already had a shirt to go with it, but I thought if I'm going to spend the money to buy those specific shoes, I should get some additional shirts that can sort of go with it. Now, this shirt has these thin black stripes, which the shoes do not. The shoes are just literally the red and black stripes and where they meet. But we're not going to be that particular, are we? So I can figure out where. Okay, well, that's an arm. Okay, so this must be the neck. So hang on, because I think it kind of folds over. So it's cute. It's, you know, meant to look like it's kind of layered, but it's not. It's all one. It's got a fake. It's just fake there, right? And some pretty buttons, but it's all one shirt. And then it's got the red coming through at the bottom. And you may have noticed they have dresses kind of this style on there too. And they're all plaids, but different colors like orange and green and red and burgundy. So yeah, so I got this so that I could still justify, because see, here I am. I buy a $16 pair of shoes and feel like I have to justify that purchase by buying other clothes, so it's not just a one-trick pony. So yeah, but I really like that, and I like that the neck kind of folds down. So I think that's cute. And it feels, this part feels nice. The red, well, actually this part feels nice too. I was thinking that the plaid part was going to be more slick polyester, but it all feels pretty, this definitely feels more cottony than the red part. But let's see what this is. But this would look great with leggings and my tennis shoes, which is what I'm planning to do. All right, so 95% polyester, 5% spandex. Wash separately, professionally. Hand wash recommended. Well, that's ridiculous. So I will just make sure to either wash this with other black things. Maybe the first time I'd wash it by itself, but I usually wash this stuff inside out so that if the stuff's gonna bleed a little bit, maybe it doesn't bleed onto everything. But yeah, and then this cost $11.89. Something's in here keeping stuff stuck. All right, well, let's just go with this. All right, so this, I don't know if this is a cardigan or a shirt, although I have a shirt that looks almost exactly like this from Temu. It's got the kind of the eyelet look, but this is a cardigan, kind of a 3/4 sleeve. And I was gonna say, I thought this part was designed to fold over, but that, I don't think that can be right because of the edge, the hem edge. That would look kind of weird. So I think it's just, well, what does it look like in the picture? It does have it folded over. So that's kind of weird. So it's got it like folded over, but the way this seam is, I don't know that I'd want that part to show. I mean, it seems like if they were going to design it to fold over, however sewing people work their magic, they wouldn't have it so the seam was showing like that. I wonder if this was 1048 before I get off of this. Like, can I get closer? Yeah, in their picture you can't tell that there's a seam there. So that's convenient. But that's okay, I still like it. And it kind of flares then at the bottom. You can see it's got this flared edge, and on the bottom too. So I thought that would look really cute, maybe over some tank tops or something. But again, I've got a white shirt that's almost exactly the same pattern. But this feels nice too. It's always crazy to me when things feel cottony and they're all polyester. Oh, well, this one's 100% rayon, and these clothes are all in 2X, which is a 16/18 or just a 16, depending on the item. Okay, so this says machine wash warm, only non-chlorine bleach when needed. Do not dry clean. Well, that's good because I'm not. You don't have to worry about that from me. So yeah, so this is cute. And I think I also was thinking, even though I have another white cardigan, I was also thinking this might look good with the red polka dot dress or the green, one of the green dresses. But it is more summery, and we're starting to get out of, we're starting to get past that. So we'll see. All right, next, 60 grams, whatever it is. Oh, okay, so this is part of the skincare line that I hauled on another video. This is hard to see. So this says Japan Sakura peeling gel. So this is the item that you'd put on your skin and you just keep rubbing, and it would be peeling off that top layer of your skin, and kind of like exfoliating, only using a gel instead of an exfoliator. It says to take an appropriate amount of the gel, apply it to your face. After 1 to 2 minutes, gently start massaging your skin, and then wash with water. So yeah, so this was part of the same line of skincare. So I got that, and this, I mean, it's nice that they packed it in this, and just in case it leaked, although it is in plastic also. I know sometimes you get packages where they've specifically separated the liquid things into totally different packages, which is nice, but kind of a pain for those of us that haul. All right, so this is $2.17. I ended up using that crystal epilator that I've done on this channel before. I ended up using that on my face last night because it's also a really good exfoliator. So even if you don't really have hair on your face, it's still great for exfoliating. And then you put like a serum on afterwards so you don't totally destroy your skin. So I did that last night, so I probably will not be using the peeling gel for a little while. All right, so next I got this two packages of the floss picks, so to go in my purse. And this particular one, you just these are going to go all over the place. You just watch. All right, so you just open it like that and you can take them out, and there's 10 in each of these, and then you can refill it. And so I got 2, and for $1.07, so that's pretty good. And they have these in all different quantities. They have different styles of containers, some that you can like pull out kind of like a pocket knife style, and then obviously some that hold more than 10. But really in my purse, I shouldn't need more than 10. If I need more than 10 at one time, we're in trouble. I guess I've had salad or something. Or strawberries. Strawberry seeds are so annoying. I actually used my dental kit last night because I had a fruit salad that had strawberries in it. And one of those, I don't know what they're called because the actual strawberry is the seed, right? So one of those little things on the side got in between 2 of my teeth. So I was using the mirror, had to turn on my round light that's on the sink mirror, and using the mirror, and then the scraper doohickey is trying to get that out. And the kids enjoyed watching me do that. They enjoy watching me do all kinds of things, right? All right, so here is the green one. So you can tell it's kind of a chartreuse color. Do they use that name, that color name anymore? But again, just 3. And I did tell you the price of the other thing. I get distracted. Okay, so next, this I also got to go with my red dress, but it would go with anything red. But it's red and white, like my dress, and I'm very samey, which makes some of you cringe, I know, because some of you have way better taste than me. But there's some of you out there that are like me, which is cool. But anyway, here's a bracelet. So it's just got the different parts. Hopefully when it's on, actually on my wrist, they will, oh, and this has got a clasp on it. I'm not a big fan of clasps on bracelets because I don't always have somebody around that can help me with that. And I know they make those tools, but I may just convert this into one of my magnetic clasps. But yeah, this is super cute, and it's, the red is leathery, like a cord, like what they use for cords on necklaces, and the white is more plastic's not the right word. It's probably leathery too, but it's got a shine on it, so it's got some kind of coating on it. And so once you get this on, you'd have to arrange it so things aren't like going on top of each other. But yeah, it's got a lot of cute charms. So I thought this would be a good bracelet to go with that dress. And this was $134. All right, next, I guess we'll do this. Whatever it is red. Oh, surprise. I think this was the order where I was getting all the accessories to go with my red dress. Oh, yeah. So, which this goes with the purse too, right? So it's just really cute little red polka dot bow earrings. And my red and white, or my red headband with the polka dot has bows on it. So yeah, so that's why I got these. But these I think are designed more for kids. But I'm a kid at heart, so I'm wearing it. All right, so these are $1.88. And they have actually really nice backs attached. They've got a metal back, which is very unusual. Designed by Korea. Oh, and the post is $9.25 silver. So that's great for people that have, I really shouldn't be wearing most of these earrings that I get on here because I'm very sensitive, but you can see I don't care, but that'll be nice for those. All right, and then I have another pair of earrings. These are camouflage. And of course, these came before the rest of the camouflage outfit. At least I don't think there's any other parts of that in here. But these are like the faux leathery kind of cutout earrings. So once I'm wearing that, that'll look good. But I got I think I ordered a shirt, maybe a raglan style shirt that's camo. And then I think I got a pair of army green pants, like cargo kind of style pants. And then I got a pair of sandals that are camo. So yeah, I like wearing olive green. I don't really like brown, but I like olive green. So, yeah, so one of these days I'll be decked out in camo. All right, and these were 77 cents. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, so this may be the pants, the army green pants. Oh, ooh, these are super slippery. All right, well, maybe they'll be better after they're washed. So they're kind of shiny because of that. But they have a normal kind of front with belt loops, pockets. The back is elastic. It's very strong elastic. So if you if you struggle with having tight or pressure around your center, these may not be a good choice for you. I found that one of the pairs of black capris that I got had a really thick elastic band all the way around. And if I have any kind of stomach issue, I cannot wear those pants, even though they fit just fine, but it's just too much pressure. So this is a very thick one. It's got back pockets, which it's hard to see. But they're there. And then, so they are like a cargo style. So you've got a side pocket, which is real. And then, so then the bottom, we'll have to see. I knew it had this because you could see it on the model. But it's at least, I have wide calves. Not because they're muscular, I wish, right? But this should be plenty big enough for my ankles. The other thing is I haven't gotten very many, well, that's not true. I was going to say I haven't gotten very many pants on Temu yet, mostly capris, because I'm always afraid that it's like they assume if you're 2X, you're tall, and not all of us are tall. So in a Walmart, I could get the equivalent of 2X or whatever, which I guess now I'm used to buying 2X, but now that I've lost some weight, I guess it would be more like a 16, 18. But a lot of times you can get tall, average, or petite. And so I like being able to get it when it says petite because it makes me feel small, but it's really just saying I'm short. I have a short inseam. So yeah, I haven't tried on any of the pants yet that I've gotten from Temu, but at least with this kind of a pant thing, if they are too long, it'll probably not be as bad because it won't cover my shoes. But yeah, they're kind of a, I don't know, maybe they're more of like a like people that wear khakis, that kind of feel to it, but they're shiny. So that's why, are they stretchy? There's a tiny amount of stretch, but no, not really. So these are not, looks like the only give is going to be at the waist and at the ankles. And it does have a real zipper. It's not just for show. And then what are these made out of? You guys, I've been having trouble like talking. Last night we were over with visiting my family, and we were all talking and stuff, and I'd be talking and it was like my voice would just cut out, not like a laryngitis kind of thing, like a muscular kind of thing. So I'm like all freaked out when my dad got up and got me a glass of water, like as if it was dry, which my throat is dry right now. But I came home and I went down the WebMD rabbit hole that hypochondriacs like us tend to do, and I was like, okay, well, one of the options for that is having had a stroke. So then I'm like going through the things to test if you've had a stroke. So I'm like, can I smile? Can I hold my hands up? Can I twist my tongue? All that stuff was fine. So then I get down to where it's like, well, your vocal cords or your muscles in your throat are probably just tired. And I'm like, I didn't think I'd been talking that much. I don't generally talk that much, but I don't know. And it could also be medication related. But okay, so here I'm getting off topic. So where does it say? Oh, 100% polyester, and then machine wash cold, low iron if needed. Well, that's not, well, okay, I shouldn't say that's not happening because I bought an iron on Temu, and I owned an iron before I bought the cute iron on Temu. But I will typically use the dryer to, even if it's a low heat, to get the wrinkles out. And if it still has wrinkles, I have a spray and I will just wear them around and, hope that it comes out that way. But do people really care about wrinkles? I mean, I don't feel like people care about that as much as they did when I was a kid. I mean, I remember like Sundays before church, my dad like ironing his tie, and my mom used to iron my dad's handkerchiefs and stuff. Like, what? For one thing, we don't really use handkerchiefs anymore because that's kind of gross. But I'm like, oh, my husband would have been really out of luck if that was still a thing. He'd have been learning how to iron himself. Okay, so I didn't tell you what those pants cost. So hang on. I'm kind of all over the place tonight, aren't I? Okay, so those pants were $15.19. They were partially refunded. Okay, so next is some more period pants. But these, okay, so one thing I didn't point out. This is an actual repeat buy. This is the exact same set I got the first time. And these are mesh where it's not padded. And then it's pretty much the same kind of coverage area. You're coming up all the way in the back and far enough up in the front, but these are mesh and stretchy. These other ones are more, they're stretchy, but it's more of a cotton. It's not a mesh. So if you have a preference for what kind of, I've got both in regular underwear. I've got both mesh and more cottony. I'm not as big of a fan of the mesh, but I am for period pants. I find that mesh underwear, like pads, even though I use cloth pads, at least in the house, regular pads don't stick to mesh underwear as well. More than you wanted to know. So anyway, this is a set of 3 with a pretty pink, black and a light tan or dark ivory. And this 3-piece set was $7.64. And both of those sets were in 2X. All right. Next is one of those bags I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the strap on the red purse. So this is one of those bags that, hey, everybody loves and gets a lot of, and unfortunately now I love them too. So this is the third one that I've bought, but I have others on the way. But I've got a pink one already and a purple one. And actually I returned the purple one today because it's kind of gross, but there was some kind of sticky substance on the inside of the purple bag. And I didn't notice it until like I was getting ready to use it. I was going to use it as my makeup bag, but then I noticed there was something sticky inside, and so I washed it, but it still didn't really come off. So then I was like freaking out, thinking it had been like a bug had gotten caught in there or something. Because, you know, when the stuff's coming over on the boat, or I don't know, does this stuff come over on a boat from China? But so I kind of got grossed out, and I was like, okay, I made the attempt to clean it, but it didn't work, and so I put in for a refund, and it was only like 48 cents, but whatever. Now I can throw it away and not have to deal with it. But you can see this has the same kind of strap that I was showing you on the red purse. But yeah, and some of these, hey, everybody would point out that some of them have mesh here. I think she prefers the mesh ones, but I prefer the ones that are not, because in case I do put something liquid inside, I don't really want it to leak out. But anyway, it's just it unfolds into a pretty decent size. My pink one I'm using for all my Sakura Japanese skincare. So maybe since I had to get rid of the purple one, maybe I'll use this one for makeup. They're just a super simple bag. And this is the bag that I also figured out that all of the travel supplies for my kids will fit in one of these. So that's really what I ordered this one for, because I want each of the kids to have a different color of the bags. Even though all the girls got pink stuff that goes in the bag and the boys got blue stuff, I want them each to have their own color so they can tell the difference. But yeah, I'll probably just end up reordering a yellow one so that I can use this one. But then this was 97 cents and I got a partial refund. I feel like by the end of the 30 days that you can get refunds for, these are usually down to 50 cents. But I've been surprised that lately I've been getting some really significant discounts on things. I mean, one night, because every night I go through all of my orders just to see if I have any refunds available. And one night I got close to $20 because there was a $10 credit on something, a $6 credit on something, and a $3 credit on something. And that's unusual to see credits that big, at least in my experience. But I was super excited since I'm, of course, planning my next order. So I finished Fishland and Farmland again in the last couple days. And whenever you finish those games, besides the free product that you get, you also get a $30 off of 100 coupon and a $40 off of 160 coupon. So that's 30% off and 25% off, which is, you don't usually find coupons that are better than that unless they have a special deal going on. And those coupons last longer than the regular coupons do too. So I have to use, if I'm going to use them, which I am, I have to use 2 of them tomorrow. And then the other 2 I think I have to use on Monday. But I like to try and combine them. Like, I'm hoping they didn't have a deal like this today. Otherwise I would have put in the order today. But sometimes they'll do a deal where if you spend so much money, you can get $26 back. And so I usually try and take advantage of those. And sometimes they even have, like, I think the standard is 5% back on all your stuff. But then sometimes when they have these special deals, you can get like up to 30 to 45% back. And I did that deal a few days ago, And so now my credit back, that you can only transfer $10 a day from your earned credit to your actual credit. So right now my earned credit is sitting at $117. And I can transfer $10 a day. But so I'm trying to wait. I'm hoping that they'll have a deal like that tomorrow, I guess is what I'm getting down to. So that when I use my coupon, not only am I getting the $30 or $40 free, but I'm also going to get a bunch back on top of that, because I'm cheap like that and I want all the best deals. So it means I'm trying to figure out what to do on my next order. So I think I'm going to take Hey Everybody's advice. She said it's time to get ready for Halloween. So I'm trying to pick out my Halloween outfit. And they, of course, have a pair of Halloween tennis shoes. And I can't get this open. They have a pair of Halloween tennis shoes, which I'm going to get because they're in the style that I've been getting that I really like. So then I'm trying to find the shirt and the pants and the jewelry. I don't normally dress up for Halloween, but now I feel kind of inspired to by all of you guys that do your hauls and show everybody what you're getting. So that'll take up part of the space in the order I need to do. But so yeah, so every time I place an order, I'm like, I can't even imagine what else I would buy. I've bought like everything, even though I haven't, because there's millions of things. But somehow I always manage to find more stuff. Ugh. All right, so this, now that I've finally gotten it open and have talked long enough trying to distract you guys, this is the peel-off mask. Same skincare set. So this, I'm sure you guys have done peel-off masks before, but you put this on just like a regular mask, you let it dry, and then you can peel it off, and it's, you know, it'll peel all the gunk out of your pores. So yeah, so and I won't be able to do this for a few days since I just did the epilator thing on my face. But and sometimes peel off masks hurt. You know, if you've got sensitive skin like I do, this may not be a good choice for me. And if it's not, I've got a daughter that really likes peel off masks. But yeah, so there's that, and that was $2.69. So I'm trying to get better at filling in dead space, which happens every time I try to open something. so you get to hear more things than you probably want to. All right, next is a set of earrings. And I'm going to confess, I bought these to go with my big heart necklace. Where did I put that? Had a piece of foam. Oh, here it is. Had a piece of foam down here so you can kind of see it, but the stud is over here. And it's, well, this particular one's really bent. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of crooked, but it's got this part that comes off. Yeah, this is super bent, so I need to fix that. But I got these because I have a big black corded necklace that has a big heart on it. So I got these to go with that. But then I was looking at my jewelry this morning and I was like, oh, I already have big ones. Because whenever I go and I'm looking to see if I can get a refund, I'm always kind of, you know, there's a few pictures that they've got to represent the order, and this is one of the ones that was representing mine. And so I saw it and I was like, oh, but these are still cute. They just will hang sideways instead of like this. So we'll have to see. Are they both? They're both kind of, well, this one's super bent, but this one's not as bad. Let me see if I can pull. Oh yeah, that comes off way better. So the other one will be fine once I untangle, or not tangle it, but straighten it. So yeah, so I'm not sure how I feel about that going sideways like that. But those were 97 cents, so I can't complain too much. Well, can. I'm really good at complaining. All right. Oh, shoot. So I meant to bring down a necklace for this. So these are dragonfly earrings. And I have a dragonfly necklace that's a long necklace that's got a dragonfly at the bottom, but then it's got like 2 dragonflies on the side. And I noticed that these earrings would probably go with it too. But it's got, this is how the clasp looks. So I guess it would really be more like this, wouldn't it? Would it? Yes. So yeah, so those are cute. So I can wear those with that necklace. And those were $1.09. I like when you can find, even if they aren't made by the same or sold by the same person, I like when you can find bits that go together. Because I mean, I like samey, so I need for things to match. So that's why I like finding stuff like that. All right, so then here's the pink one and the orange one. So that's all of those. And then I don't think there's very many things left in here, although it's still kind of heavy. Okay, this I think was another lightning deal. So this is a defrosting plate or tray. So you can kind of see, you know, it's frozen before and it's not after, and it's supposed to speed up the defrosting time. So I know, you know, some people will, if it's wrapped in plastic or whatever, they'll stick it in a bowl of water, or, you know, some people will defrost it in their microwave, and some people just let it sit out. But I'm kind of hoping that this will enable you to set it out, but it won't have to be out for very long. But this was a lightning deal. Or maybe it was one of those deals that I got a text message for. So it might have been another one of those round the square things. But I paid $3.84. And I think this was the largest size. It comes in different sizes. And just out of curiosity. Oh, well, right now it's $7.47 on a lightning deal. So that's what makes me think I got this for the 90% off deal. But I thought maybe it would say how quickly you can defrost something. But this claims to be the safest way to defrost it. And it's very easy to clean and dishwasher safe. So you don't have to use a microwave, electricity, chemicals, or hot water. Defrost frozen food in minutes, even when frozen rock solid. Please note, hand wash is recommended under 40 degrees Celsius. What is that? I don't know what the conversion is to Fahrenheit. But do not use wire brushes or steel wool. So it must be coated. So, trying to tell if it's a little dinged up in this corner that's unwrapped. But I think it might be okay. But it looks like it's, oh, well, let's just see. Oh yeah, it's plastic wrapped in plastic. So, yeah, I don't think it's damaged. And then it's got little holes in case you wanted to hang it somewhere, I guess, but it doesn't come with hooks. So yeah, so it could easily go in your, if you have a cabinet where all your cookie sheets, cutting boards kind of stand up. Okay, hear me acting like you don't have any idea how to put something away. Sorry. So yeah, so that was a pretty good deal for $3 something. All right, so did I mention that I was excited to see the orange bag, because all the bags lately have been white? And I know we're all, well, maybe we aren't all. I really like the orange bags. I know a lot of you like the orange bags, but I did read, I was Googling, why did they get rid of their orange bags? And someone said it was because the orange peels off and gets on people's skin. But that's the price you pay for good quality stuff, right? Okay, so that was it. So this is the last item. Okay. And this, I think, is a shirt. Oh, what does this feel like? This feels like curtain material, like like the curtains that I got for my window that are like super thin. That's kind of what, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to, it's kind of what this feels like, but it's an embroidered flowers on it. I'm probably being unkind when I say it feels like curtains, like those light rayon, nylon kind of curtains. But it's super cute. It's kind of like some of the other shirts I've got, but it's got this pretty, these pretty sleeve edges, and the whole shirt has got the embroidery all around it, and then it flares out at the bottom with more frill, but it is kind of see-through, so I don't know, how bad is it? Yeah, so I'll probably feel like I need to wear a cami under this, but that's okay. But yeah, and it's kind of long, so this would probably be great with leggings. So yeah, so I like that, even though I complained about how it felt. I think it'll soften up when it's washed. A lot of these things do. This one was 100% polyester, machine wash cold, bleach when needed. Oh, non-chlorine bleach when needed. Why is that? This is white, so why would it be bad to use regular bleach on this? Is it because it's got the embroidery and they are afraid it would turn yellow? So, I don't know. But anyway, what did this cost? This was $10.91. All right, well, that was everything. So thank you so much. Oh, that even looks good with the army green pants. So thank you for watching. Before got on this recording, was up to 433 subscribers. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that, because you were all strangers. I still, to this point in time, I've only told one person outside of my family that this channel even exists. So thank you so much for supporting it and for watching it. And when you click like, that's awesome. When you subscribe, I'm super excited. I'm trying to work towards monetization for this channel, and I'm there on the watch time, just not on the subscribers. So I never thought this would go anywhere. I just thought I'd get on here and share what I've bought, and it is non-sponsored so far. I haven't worked through all the influencer mumbo jumbo in their website to see what I've got to do that. But yeah, I appreciate you being there. I appreciate having someone to talk to, because, you know, sometimes the family could care less what I buy, and I'm like, I want to show somebody. So thank you. And until next time, take care of yourself, and don't forget to check out the description. There will be a link to all the products in this order, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.